on another adventure, another paranormal adventure with us. Today we're at a very solemn place in Cleveland. I always wanted to go here.
Today's episode is going to be a little different than the ghost hunting videos that we've done before this. The subject matter is a bit darker. For those of you who are interested in true crime, this video is for you. But if you're triggered by or sensitive to the subjects of murder and SA, you might want to consider not watching the rest of this video. All right. Anthony Sowell was a serial killer and rapist known as the Cleveland Strangler. He was convicted in 2011 of murdering 11 women whose bodies were discovered at his Cleveland, Ohio home in 2009. He was sentenced to death for the murders but died in prison from a terminal illness on February 8th, 2021. The home where the bodies were discovered has since been torn down, and a memorial called the Garden of 11 Angels was erected for his 11 known murder victims. We're going there today, we're here actually, in an effort to communicate with the spirits of the women who were murdered and perhaps even the murderer himself. Should I add the part about this part or wait?
Yes,
okay.
We just got some footage of the sausage factory that's right next door, and for years they were blaming that for the smell
here. People had
of
started
the bodies decomposing, and nobody did anything about it. So
people had started complaining early on after some of the first few murders, but everyone blamed it on the sausage factory, and the poor guy that owned the sausage factory ended up putting like $30,000 into trying to get rid of the smell, but it wouldn't go away until they discovered what the real reason was. And we would like to note here that it was LaTundra Billups, who was one of the SA victims who was able to escape from Anthony Sowell.
What's an SA
Sowell. It was LaTundra Billups, who was one of the SA victims who was able to escape from Anthony Sowell. And there were several, but the police didn't take them seriously. But LaTundra, when she went to them, she made an official police report that was finally taken seriously by police, and it led to the discovery of the bodies.
And last year is when... last year, Anthony Sowell died in February and in prison. And they built this garden, I believe, in November of last year. So we're going to walk around, take a look. So it's pretty new. Like I said, people were buried here. They were buried in the yard.
They were all over the house. There were at least 3 buried in the backyard. And then after that, he stopped even burying them. He was cutting them up and stuff.
If you want to learn more about this story, it's called... look up the Cleveland Strangler or the Imperial Avenue Murders. His name was Anthony Sowell.
And that chapter did a really good episode on him, too. We learned a lot from that one.
All right, let's go take a look around. That's the sausage factory, the back of it. This is beautifully done. I'm so pleased that they did this.
Making me cry.
Tonya Carmichael, Nancy Cobbs, Tashana Culver, Crystal Dozier, Talacia Fortson, Imelda Hunter, LaShanda Long, Michelle Mason, Kim Yvette Smith, Diane Turner, and Janice Webb. Janice Webb.
And those are just the 11 known victims. There were more missing women around that time period that they believe may have been his victims, the murder victims. And there were at least, I believe, 5 other SA victims who lived.
We both feel a deep sadness coming here.
Bless the Lord, ye his angels that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word. You may write me down in history with your bitter twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean leaping and wide. Welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Excerpt of Still I Rise from the book And Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Used by permission of Caged Bird Legacy, LLC. Oh.
Okay, we're going to do an EVP session here in a second, but let's just get a shot. This was an empty field for a long time. They bulldozed down the houses. But yeah, the houses were packed in here. I'll definitely put a picture up of what it used to look like. And then here we are.
We have our crystals for protection. Thank you, Henry.
I was going to bring the guardian angel candles, but I forgot it at the last second. But I feel pretty protected, so it'll be all right.
Okay, spirits, we're here to talk to any of these 11 women or any other victims of Anthony Sowell. Or Anthony, if you want to talk to us and say you're sorry, now's a good time.
Hello? Is it up all the way?
Yeah. Hello. We come here with respect and love. We mean no harm or disrespect.
Man, I heard an evil voice. We're sorry about what happened to you here.
If you have any messages for loved ones or want to tell your story, this device should pick up your voices. Tanya, Nancy, Tashana, Crystal, Talasha, Amelda, LaShonda, Michelle, Kim, Diane, or Janice. We're here if you want to speak to us. Tanya, are you there?
Tonya?
Nancy? Crystal?
We were hearing people at first and now it's garbling.
Let me come closer.
Who's garbling your messages? Speak freely.
You don't have to be afraid anymore. He can't hurt you anymore. Go to the light. We're not afraid of you, Anthony. You can't hurt us.
This is very weird.
Uh-huh.
It's making weird noises.
And we almost always get voices. Change the, let's change the...
That's something behind me. I felt something touching me. I'm sorry that you had to die this way.
Strange sound that I haven't heard before.
What's that noise? What are you doing?
You know what it sounds like to me? Like a cell door slamming. Hello, ladies. We're pleased to meet you. We're sorry it had to be under these circumstances.
Could you say your name? Say it loud and proud. Don't let him take your voice. Do you like the monument?
Very beautiful.
none of you are trapped here and that you can move on and see beautiful places.
One of the victims who was able to escape ran into the pizza shop across the street screaming for help, and they told her to leave because she was bleeding on the floor. Management since then.
I heard you say, listen. I can feel like I'm walking right where someone was buried. Help you? I wish I could help you.
We will pray for you.
Take my hand and go into the light.
He has no power over you anymore.
You're talking to this machine and I can hear you. Sorry if I can't hear you. Sometimes I have to listen to it on my computer to hear it. But we will hear you, okay?
Keep listening.
Somebody put something there.
Thank you.
I don't smell nothing. Yeah, the sausage factory guy had to spend $30,000 to fix it. And it wasn't him making the smell.
Because he was living with the bodies, people said even when he went places, his clothes smelled of death.
You hear us, Anthony? Getting a lot now.
Hey, has God forgiven you, Anthony? Are you sorry for what you did?
Dude. Michelle? Thought I heard Mary. Was that one of them?
But maybe one of them had a child or a friend or a mother they're speaking to. Hello.
God? Are you with God?
Very glad to hear that.
I hear a lot of yes. Thank you for talking with us. Don't be afraid. We just like to make videos.
And your story touched us. We're very sorry that something like this happened to you. And that he wasn't stopped for such a very long time.
I'm going to turn it off now for a second. Thank you for talking.
All right, we want
to wrap it up and say goodbye to you guys. We'll be back again if you'd like.
We really appreciate you talking to us today. And we will be thinking about you for a long time after this.
Go and be free, but don't come home with us, okay? You can't come with
No
us.
spirits.
And you cannot attach yourself to us in any way.
We have protection of you, Lord.
farewell, ladies, for now.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I hope you liked that little adventure. It was really tugged at our heartstrings. Just really even incomprehensible about what happened here.
I can't even believe so many terrible things happened here for such a long period of time. So close to home.
Okay, guys, thanks a lot for coming along with us. We're going to go home, shoot some of the neighborhoods so you can see what it's like. But, like I said, that was a while ago. So when was it? In 2009 it happened. So it was like
That's when
12.
they found out it happened.
Yeah, it had been happening up
for a long
That's
time.
when he got arrested. Thanks a lot for coming along on this paranormal journey, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.